Taurus horoscope predictions for February 2024. All the planets are gathered at the highest point in the astrological circle in Aquarius. You also have Venus, your ruling planet, in the 9th house, and it moves to Aquarius at your highest point in the astrological circle. All things are very supportive of you, Taurus. On the professional level, at the beginning of the month, there will be additional effort at work, which will increase greatly, and it will require effort from those born under the sign of Taurus, and those born under the sign of Taurus will need to organize their time at work well, and after the 10th, new colleagues will join those born under the sign of Taurus, and they will put in greater effort on those born under the sign of Taurus because of their leadership. Meaning those born under the sign of Taurus. Taurus will lead these new colleagues. This may be training, which may give them certain experience or take some experience from them, and at the end of the month it is possible to receive rewards or promotions. For the unemployed, job opportunities are available in a large proportion throughout the month. For single people, we enter into the emotional side. Romantic relationships and special people will enter the lives of Taurus singles from the beginning of the month and will continue until the middle of this month. However, in love relationships, they will be crowned with progress and the announcement of engagement. However, there is a high percentage of traditional relationships. For those who are married or in a relationship, the relationship will improve from the beginning of the month. And the relationship will be better and have more understanding than in January. But of course, the matter is not free from some disagreements, and these will be due to professional pressures. This means that the other party will be suffocated by work pressures, which will cause these disagreements. This is a simple problem and its solution is in our hands. Both parties will relieve this pressure on each other. And this pressure will end on the 13th, and this is due to participation in events that will lead to happy times and stability will return again. One of the positive things for married couples is that at the end of the month, some of the married couples will change their place of residence to a better place. There is a return to the separated people born under the sign of Taurus, because the past does not want to get over you, Taurus. And you also cannot get over the past, even though this past, Taurus, may have let you down or exposed you to situations in which there is disappointment, but for you, Taurus, in the month of February, there is victory over enemies and victory over others. Opponents, and if you have a three-way relationship that was the reason for the breakup, then you have victory over it, Taurus. This means the end of this three-way relationship at the end of February. The return of these relationships may be with Cancer, Capricorn, Pisces, or Leo, a return to the disobedient, apologies, and restoration of rights. On the family side, we will continue to have family gatherings at a low rate for the first 10 days, and after day 10, gatherings for those born under Taurus will increase greatly. There will be gatherings due to disagreements between some members of the Taurus in the family, and these disagreements will end thanks to the intervention of the wise elders of the family. In the end, people always remember that the family is pride. Let's start with the financial aspect. This month is financially positive for those born under the sign of Taurus, but after the first week of the month, there will be a financial shortage. But after the first week, this income will be large and will help those born under the sign of Taurus to save. Also at the end of the month, we make weak profits for entrepreneurs, investors, and merchants for the first 10 days, but they will not continue to be weak after day 10, and they will reach a very large percentage. At the end of the month, we will offer a partnership to those born under the sign of Taurus, meaning they will be offered partnership in their projects. Regarding health, you have good news about reproductive health and new births, and God willing, Taurus will be blessed with a child who will be special and significant in the long term. As for physical energy, it will be a little weak, so you must organize your efforts so that you do not get tired and give yourself enough time to rest. There are days when you need to pay more attention to your health, such as days 2, 3, 13, 14, and 29. We are entering on the educational side with joyful news from the beginning of the month for students born under the sign of Taurus, and after the 10th, the students will prepare for a very important and very different stage in their lives, and they will be in great, strong effort after the 10th, and at the end of the month there will be a noticeable improvement in the level for those born under the sign of Taurus.